Could have been to prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases been. I got the rolling flooded. Soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll get to see the Eagles leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Colts, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Throwing on first down, Crisp. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Looking to throw. Crisp. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. To throw on second down, Crisp. Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Eagles are out as their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll buy some time right. Open man has got it, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A throw over the middle, taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. Going across the middle, and Goddard's got it. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got...
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. second touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50 on the season. What a year he's put together. And he'll try to build on it here. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Crisp. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to work his way down to the 16.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Crisp. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never.
Touchdown! J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's closing in on 300 yards. Off play action. Crisp out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So they get the long touchdown. Meanwhile, unfortunately, we've got a guy who was shaken up on that last play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown. Oh, there is a marker on the field. The celebration may be short-lived. Let's see.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this 1st half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the 1st half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Crisp. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Looking to throw. Crisp. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. Back to throw. Crisp. This is caught. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A final shot before break. Crisp. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. Damian Pierce with a touchdown run. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on what's happening with the Bills at Highmark Stadium. And they lead the visiting Browns in that one at halftime. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And that one is at halftime as they've got the lead over the visiting Detroit Lions. Saquon Barkley, a touchdown run in that first half. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And their quarterback's got to be icing his arm in that locker room as we speak. He is on pace to shatter some long-standing records if his pace keeps up. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Crisp. Over the middle to Smith. A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown from 8 yards out. And the Eagles just continue to roll. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
Been fun.
That's been mesmerizing.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Crisp. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 54 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left to keep.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the 3rd quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. It is on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 60 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Back to throw. Crisp. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chris Wormley, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
A big pickup of 38. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take these steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take off for the meal, hella follow. Take off the far flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know, take off the doje, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have? You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't Monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all get it. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Serving up a look.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get to see the Eagles leader at quarterback. Your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Eagles and the Packers under the lights on Sunday night.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River, and we've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Okay, ready?
On first down, Crisp. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Throwing to start the drive. Crisp. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown Eagles. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Out is their quarterback for this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here, the 1st and 10. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Preston Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they'll see what they can do on... And he's going to go down again. Rashawn Gary. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both. And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense. Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. For 30 more yards and another first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, Crisp. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Crisp. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw. Crisp. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful. It certainly is, because you got to get his attention. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Eagles take a 3. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Crisp. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Looking to throw. Crisp. This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half. 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Crisp. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. Josh Allen, excellent in the victory as his guys pushed their record up to 8-3 on the year. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Dak Prescott, sharp in the victory as his guys get back within a game of 500. And then finally, a Cyber Monday edition of Monday Night Football, as the final game of November is the Steelers and the Colts from Lucas Oil Stadium. And on now to a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Packers. And despite the fact that they're looking up at a double-digit deficit at halftime, they were able to move the football through the air in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Brown with his stick skills. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game. And this continues as we see here. Coverage, touchdown!
Zach Pascal, his first touchdown in the year. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out. for the next possession. Really solid effort for him right now. Third quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team. But the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
Yeah, it's been exciting. And a nice job there, skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. Fast footwork by Sanders. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just a yard to go here on second down. Off play action. Crisp rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devontae Wyatt. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. This is Smith with a grab. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run here with Sanders. Oh, what a move. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Back to throw. Crisp. And that's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, Crisp. Comes back with one complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they're going to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it, as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Sanders shaking and baking. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Philadelphia, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my crop. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking.
There have been a lot of great quarterbacks in this league, but you keep this up, you might work your way into the GOAT conversation. Go ahead, write your name in history books for the most touchdown passes in a single season. Still not the GOAT yet, though.
Petty don't matter. Far as that teller-tatter, I pray to God they rattle-tatter. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases been. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now.